Windows using WSL tool. I'll walk you through the entire process from installing WSL tool to running Docker desktop, setting up Dockge as our container management system, and even launching a demo server using Docker. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your Docker skills on Windows, this video has got you covered. If you enjoy the content, please leave a comment below, subscribe for more tutorials, and consider joining our YouTube members for more exclusive content and perks. So let's get started. To start the installation, I've written a guide on the website. Open PowerShell as an administrator. Paste this command in, click enter. By default, I'll be installing Ubuntu. You can change this with the D flag if you want, so WSL install and then -d, and to get a list you can use this command. So for the change to take effect, asks us to reboot the machine. After we reboot our PC, we get prompt to enter our username and password. If you don't get this screen, you can just open your start menu and open Ubuntu from your start menu. Just enter your name and keep in mind that this is blind typing, so you won't see the password getting typed. There we go. Then I recommend updating and upgrading your packages. So we copy this command and run this. Enter the same password you entered a minute ago. Optionally, you can change the default Linux distribution. Well, just to copy this as an example. So if you want to see what distributions are available, you can use this command and you will see all the available Linux distributions, for example Kali Linux, Debian, Ubuntu. Now for installing Docker Desktop, we have to go to the official website. We have to check the prerequisites before we can turn it on. We have indeed WSL2 features installed and enabled. Now we have to download the Docker desktop version. Make sure you select these two options. Press OK. After installing Docker, we have to make sure the settings are correct. So let's open Docker for desktop. Don't have to create an account, so you can also say continue without signing in. You can skip the survey if you want. Now we have to go to settings, to general, and make sure that use WSL2 based engine is enabled. You can check this if you want for DNS resolving. I'm going to leave it unchecked for now. It's also important if you go under resources, WSL integration, and make sure you have enabled it for your distribution that you have installed. Press apply and restart. Next step is to install Dockge. Dockge is a container management system. You can also use Portainer for this, but in this example we will use Dockge. You can customize the location and default port settings, so keep that in mind. And for those custom settings, you can go to the website of the developer. You can customize the directory, the port that you will be using. Let's say we want port 5002 for example, and you will see the changes will be made in the compose file and also in the file, in the curl command that you will need during the installation. I've provided the default settings here, so let's continue with that. Let's open our Ubuntu image. Keep in mind that these commands have to be made as a sudo. So sudo, enter your password. And go to the directory. Now we have to download the compose file. Also make sure to run this as sudo. And then we can start the server. And because we have privileges to run Docker, don't have to use sudo for that. Allow access for the Windows firewall, and when it's done you can navigate to the localhost with the one. You will be greeted with the login screen of Dockge. Enter a username and a password. Make sure your password matches, of course. The best part for me for Dockge is that you can enter Docker run commands and convert them to a Docker compose file. So let's say, for example, we have this little web container, and the sample usage is this Docker run file. Instead of creating our own Docker compose file, we can just go to Dockge, paste it in the Docker run command, say convert to compose. Let's give it a name. Make sure type everything in lowercase and leave no spaces. You can edit everything. So let's say if you want port 80 to be 81, you can change it here. For this example, we just keep it default. When you're ready, press deploy. You see here in the terminal, debug window say, okay, everything's okay, everything's started. Or is starting in this example. Give it a minute. And when it says healthy, everything is running. You can go to localhost with port 80, but you can also just click on the port, and here you go. We have our hello world. I hope you find this guide helpful and that you're now able to run Docker seamlessly on your Windows machine. If you have any questions or run into any issues, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, and consider joining our YouTube members for more exclusive content and perks. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.